Welcome back, comrades. It's time for some more. I can't do the accent, sorry. Time for some more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, and today we are going to build a Russian super battleship, and we are going to call it the Stalin, because what other name could you use for Russia in 1940, even though it should be the Soviet Union, in order to have a giant steel battleship, super battleship, to take on 5 1940 German battleships. So let's get to the design. We're going to build just the biggest, baddest machine we can possibly come up with, and we are going to call it the Stalin. You know, that wasn't even Stalin's real name. He just thought it sounded really cool to be called Joe Steel, so that's why he did that. And I don't blame him. It's a cool name. I get it. But we're going to just go ahead and start maxing this thing off as much as we possibly can. Super Pagoda Tower. Unlike our previous incarnations of the Super Pagoda Tower and the Super Battleship, we're not going to put the funnel in front of the tower this time. I think we'll put it behind. We're going to go with the secondary tower 4, I think, because we can throw a funnel right inside of that thing. Not a large one, though. It's got to be medium, I think. All right, so there we go. And we'll put some secondaries on it for aesthetic reasons, so that'll make some of you people happy who insist on such things. I get it. I do. We're going to try to get 3 big guns up front, if that's possible. I'm not sure if it's going to be or not, but we're definitely going to go... Oh, you know what? We're taking on 5 battleships. I'm not sure 18s are the way that I want to go here. I think I'd rather have... the reload speed, and you see there's a huge difference when you drop down to the 15s. So I think we're gonna go with the 15s so we can reload a little faster and try to get more shots on target as best we can. So we'll have a total of 15 15-inch guns. Now we're going to start looking at what possibilities we may have for secondaries. And I think some of these secondaries might be able to have an impact. So we'll throw some 8-inchers on there. And then beyond that, I'm not sure I'm really too concerned about torpedo launchers. So I think beyond that, we're just going to go with the secondaries to please the aesthetic crowd. I know we can put 3-inch guns on this pagoda tower. I think that's the largest we can go with on the pagoda tower. So we'll do that. And in addition, I think we might be able to go a little bigger on this secondary tower. So we'll throw some 5-inch guns on there. Beyond that, I think I'm pretty happy with the guns. We're just going to go ahead and deal with all the usual accoutrements that we like to have on a super heavy battleship. All right, so here's our ship. 15 inches of belt armor, 12-inch belt extended, 17.5 inches on the deck, 12-inch deck extended, 30 on the conning tower and the turret, 15 on the turret top, best rangefinder, best radar, high TNT explosive, super heavy shells, the usual on the reload and the turrets. You can see all the rest here. We've got max bulkheads, 28 knots of speed. Let's go and see what we can do with this thing. All right, so, you know, as I'm thinking about this, I almost feel like I shouldn't have named a Russian battleship Stalin, because Stalin wasn't Russian. But I just couldn't pass up the name. Because Stalin was actually Georgian. I mean, so he was a part of the Soviet Union, but he wasn't actually Russian. So I'm acknowledging that. Just want that out there. I understand. Ivan the Terrible was probably a better name, but I did that on my live stream. So I thought I'd go with Stalin. Somebody else suggested it, but... I don't even know where these guys are. Looks like our radar is picking them up. We've been spotted by the enemy. Oh, he's over here. Okay. I guess that's the red dot. The red dotted lines here. He's way, way off in the distance. We are ready to start firing. Let's see what happens. Oh, we get to see all 5 German ships right off the bat, and these are kind of... I'm a little disappointed by what Germany has come up with for a 1940 battleship. I feel like they could have done more, but I probably shouldn't say anything. until I see what actually happens in the battle itself. Hey, we got 2 hits right off the bat. How far away are we? We're 31 kilometers out. Gotta slow down. Reload time's 36.6 seconds because of all the bonuses that we have. The base time was 55 seconds. We've got those super heavy shells, which of course affects the weight. Are we already firing on a different ship? I believe we are. I just hate when they do that. I do want to keep going this way though. Don't want to turn toward them. We already changed which ship we were firing on, and it looks like we may have again. Yeah, they keep changing the target. Oh, I hate that so much. Keep the target I chose. I wish there was some way to lock that so it doesn't override. Man, there's so much arc to these shots right now. I want to back up and just get a better look at that, because they're coming from so far away. Man, I'm way off on my aim, but that's to be expected as they kind of zero in. Oh, we're locked on now. We're 28 kilometers out. I want to get a look at my angle. I'm not quite at the angle to be able to get those rear turrets firing. Oh. He got one that bounced right at the base on that one. Let's get a good look at these things firing. Oh, yes. Beautiful. Oh, he hit my main gun. First landed shot he's had. That is a beautiful, beautiful ship right there. Careful, he's starting to land some hits. There's a fire. There we go. Come on, baby. This is our target here. Yes! Not causing big hits, but you can see they're causing damage. We're getting over penetration. How about we switch to HE? Alright, we're down to 92% already on the Stalin. We got to start taking these guys out. Man, those shots weren't even close. What's my range on my 8-inch guns? Their range is 16 kilometers, so we're not nearly close enough to use those. Come on, we got to get some hits here. Nice. That's a big one. Didn't do a lot, though. I feel like even though the AP were over-penetrating, they were causing more damage. See, those were HE, but even though they caused more damage points, they're not reducing his structural integrity as much. Kind of a weird thing. The lower damage point hits were causing more damage. See, there's our AP again. And even though those were 38, 42, 63, they greatly reduced his structural damage, way more than those 144, 192 shots did. Oh, he's got 18-inch guns on one of these things. Are you kidding me? These are 18s? Wow. I apologize for the insult. I might have to go with 18 so I can get quicker kills. Yeah, those 15s do look a little kind of skinny when you compare them to what he had. Just not causing enough damage fast enough. I don't think these 15s can do the job. I'm getting hits. I've got 21 hits for penetration, 4 for over penetration, 7 for partial. They're just not bringing them down fast enough. Comes another salvo. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, we're gonna go back to AG again, see what happens. I feel like I've caused no flooding. That's the most interesting thing. He must have some serious protection on his flooding. Bulkheads and such. Now he's turning into me. It's gonna get even harder. Wow. Yeah, I don't think this is happening. I may have to go back to the yard to get something that's a little deadlier. Stalin, you are not strong enough, sir. Okay, Ivan the Terrible it is. Now we're gonna have to adjust for the heavier weight on these guns. Yeah, I was worried we wouldn't be able to squeeze another one in there. I probably can if I scoot these guys up a little more. I don't know if it'll let me do that with this barbette or not. Ah. Yep. That should do the trick. Yep. Now we're in business. Now we're also 10,000 tons overweight. So speed will not get us more. That's only going to get us 1,000. Wow. Okay. How about we go down to 20 inches of turret armor? That gets us another 5. That's not protecting too much there. Now we're going to have to sacrifice armor for more. Let's go down to standard shells. We might be able to just go with heavy shells. No, that doesn't really change the weight too much there. That does. So we're giving up a lot in the way of armor to make this happen. It makes me a little nervous. But I have no choice. All right, now we've got a big weight offset situation to deal with. but I'm not entirely sure there's much I can do about that. We might have to just accept 4.1%. If we remove those, that doesn't do much. These are pointless because they're not going to be in range. The other ones we'll leave for aesthetic reasons. I think 4% will be okay. All right, Ivan the Terrible. Let's see if these 18-inch guns can get me some quicker kills and be what I need in this case. All right, we got to start turning. We've got 1,500 shells to make this happen. If I can't sink him in 1,500 shells, I don't think I'll still be alive for it to matter a whole lot. So you can see those guns look a little better for the size of ship that I have here. All right, we're in range. Let it begin. Hope these 18s can do what the 15s could not. You can see he's got much bigger battleships this time, at least longer. We'll see what kind of guns he's got. Looks like they're probably similar in size. He's coming straight at me, though. We're already locked on. We'll keep things fast for a little while until we start getting some hits. There, now he's going to start turning. Oh. We got a ricochet. It's going to take longer between salvos now. But hopefully more bang for our buck. Let's see what happens here. Nice. There you go. Got over penetration there. 30% bonus to the own cruise speed. Let's go get a look at the next salvo that goes out. Here it comes. Oh, that's beautiful. That is gorgeous. Lovely. I want to see it land too. I wonder what that must have been like as a sailor on one of these ships, watching those shells come in, knowing how huge they were and what kind of damage they could cause, especially if you were on a smaller ship that you knew just one hit in just the right place and you were done for. Oh, 806 damage. That was nice. I've got to at least try a couple of HEs and see what happens. I always like to see what they can do. I don't know if these will be HEs coming in or not. We'll find out once they get closer. Doesn't look like it. Oh yeah, I guess they are. Yeah. Okay, that did some serious damage. 935. You can see how much that reduced. So maybe we'll go with HE for a little while. This might be enough to finish them off if it hits in the right place. Or if they hit it all, which they didn't. That one's out of here. They're running. We might have to switch targets. Yeah! Might not have to. Go under. Go under. Sink. You're done. You're done. Bye-bye. Not even going to need these other shells that are coming in. On to the next target. He's got one coming in at me. We're going to ignore him for now. Those other shells are still going after the other target. Okay, here comes our first big salvo. We are locked on. 23 kilometers out. It hasn't really hit me yet. Oh, I didn't want to switch over to it. It's kind of interesting. I have less armor, bigger guns. I'm going slower, and he's having a harder time hitting me. I'll go at least double speed. Oh, beautiful. 2 big hits, and it's already reduced by half. Man, such a difference against these 1940 battleships with 18-inch guns rather than 15. So, you know, getting the more frequent fire was not necessarily an advantage this time around. He only had a 14-inch hit on me that time. Maybe that's why he's not causing as much damage. Is I made bigger guns and somehow he's got smaller guns. I don't get that. I don't know why. I went from 15 to 18, so he went from 18 to 14. Beautiful hit. Alright, we might have to switch over to this target, see if we can finish this guy off quick. He's in nice and close. I think we could possibly even hood this guy. Let me go get a look at my angle here. Yeah, I'm pretty happy. I'm gonna stay broadside to him. I'm not too worried about that. Keep all my guns firing. Now we're going after the closer one. Here comes your death. Well, maybe not right away, but pretty close. Oh, yes. For Mother Russia, Ivan the Terrible. It may or may not be enough already. If not, this certainly will be. Bye-bye. Yeah, he's done. Alright, on to the next target. We've got 2 healthy ships. One that's about to sink. Kaiser Karl the Great. I'm surprised it's still alive. Oh, you know what? It doesn't have quite enough float damage to be done. They're going to limp away, but in the meantime, I'm already going after this target, so we'll stick with that for now. does have me down to 97% now. We're locked on, 18% hit chance. That means at least a couple of these should land. Oh yeah. Bye-bye. Yeah, they're done. Alright. This one did not quite want to die, so we're going to have to hit him again. Steaming it along at a lovely angle. There we go. You're done. That leaves 2. Wow, what a difference. Switching out 15s for 18s makes. We've only got 12-inch armor this time. I wonder if they had more armor the last time. They definitely had bigger guns last time. Oh, we got to go over and get a look at one of these things. So peaceful. I know, I mean, it's horrifying for the people on board, but it's so peaceful sitting here watching it. Little burning oil. Brandenburg is next. No flooding, but massive structural damage. How far are we? We're at 20 kilometers out. The crazy thing is, these ships never even got within sight of each other. I forget exactly what horizon is, but I know it's not this close. So at 20 kilometers, they wouldn't even be able to see each other off the ship. I mean, maybe from up in the towers. All right, and then you got to feel bad for the Siegfried. They're like, how fast do we have to go? We can go 27 knots, which is not fast enough. We're gonna watch the Ivan the Terrible fire a few more times. I want to see it from above once. Look at that. Oh, that's a masterpiece. I love it. As long as there's no aircraft carriers around. Looks like I missed a few spots to put some more secondaries. All right, here we go. That's fun. Run away! Run away! That was a little disappointing. All right, let's speed up and watch the demise of the Siegfried. We may have to chase after. We're already at 25 kilometers and running. I may not get as much damage out of my HE from this distance. I don't know, we'll see. All right, we're gonna have to chase. Let's speed up and give chase. We can only go 26 knots, but I'm guessing that Siegfried's not going 27 anymore. Oh, hey, definitely not now. Rudder damage, ship's on fire. Well, about 15 minutes ago, I stopped recording because I was just chasing along and I've been firing and I'm slowly inching closer. He maxed out at about 29 kilometers away. Now I'm starting to catch up and you can see inching a little closer all the time. I've landed some shots and we've got the damage down to 25% structural. It's just taking a long time. So many hits. Still can't sink the last battleship. We've closed. Oh, there's a big hit. I switched over to HE and got a big hit there. We're close to 21 kilometers. We might get it sinking right here. There it is. All right. Let me know your thoughts, guys, and let me know what you want to see next time. By the time you see this, I will probably be in Hartford, Connecticut, where I'm going to be speaking in a school. Might try to stop and see a historic site or two if I can. I was hoping to go to the Springfield Armory, but apparently that museum is closed starting tomorrow, which is when I'm going to be there. So thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon.